Okay, let's get this on the road. Everybody's hungry. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Sa wakas, nandito na tayo sa Club Filipino. Sa wakas, graduation day. Sa wakas, makakahinga na tayo ng maluwag-luwag. Kasi sa totoo lang, medyo kinakabahan na ako. Baka buhay na si Lord pag gumagraduate yung anak ko. But kidding aside, finally, after 4 years of anxious waiting, approximately 12 to 16 PTCs, depende kung lang ang inattendan nyo, 4 start of the year potlucks, 4 bonfires, 4 family days, and 3 lipat campus. Ewan kasi nabilang ko 3, sana the end na, di ba? Our sons and daughters are finally going on to the next life stage. Oh my God, kids, you're going to college! Yeah, 5 years pa kayo. Relax pa kayo. Excited does not quite capture what we, your parents, feel today. You cannot imagine the mixture of emotions we're going through right now. But I'll get to that later on. So I chose to take a slightly different point of view. With your indulgence, please, I will try to take the point of view of every parent, and will try to attempt to capture a group's set of experiences rather than personal ones. I will try to share more popular moments than isolated ones. A lot of them were actually mentioned earlier already. Experiences we've gone through at least once as a CL parent. And that is almost so certain since we are, after all, a small community. Now, being a marketing communications professional, I am obsessed with simplifying things. I like labeling things into topics and limiting the topics to just 3 points. And so for today's sharing, it's all about every CL parent's top 3 unforgettables. Unforgettable number 1. Ang walang katulad, di makopya ang energy-packed, chaotically choreographed social activities, school activities ng CL. Let's begin with the start of the year school potlucks. It's in the potlucks that we find who is still around, who stuck it out with CL, both students and teachers alike. Diba? Doon yung chinichika. It's also the event where we try to catch up on everyone's lives. You know, what's happening in their careers, family, general, chika, balita, and to partake of the bottomless Dunkin' Donut. My God, I am amazed at the number of boxes that Dunkin' Donuts are brought, consumed every potluck. Parang walang kauso, walang kamatayang Dunkin' Donut. Around first week of December. And that's not because it's Christmas season. No. Actually, the anxiety starts to build because it's that time of year. It's bonfire time. And it did not matter where it was held. Kaya sa basketball court sa Valencia campus, o covered court ng Xavier, or Poveda. The quality and quantity of the anxiety was the same, regardless of venue. Kasi naman, maski saan naman natin dalhin ang bonfire ng CL, para siyang SM. Kakambal niya ang gimbal-gimbal na traffic. Can you still hear these conversations in your head? Oh my God, bonfire na naman. Ano pasada kaya medyo maluwag daanan? Saan tayo paparada, Daddy? Han, magdadala ba tayo ng driver? Bakit, Mami? May driver na tayo? Despite all the acts and the fears, we always go to the bonfires. And we always end up saying, that was fun. Why? Because it is fun to share another night of watching our kids, their friends, and their teachers. Right? Performing everything they've got and enjoying every bit of the singing, dancing, eating, and just plain chilling. It is always fun to be celebrating Christmas the CL way. Our dear children, 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 children. We, your parents, are filled with a brew of emotions that you cannot even begin to imagine much less understand. Right here, right now, we are happy and beaming with pride because you actually made it this far. Deep inside, kinikilig kami. If we were doing our FB status now, we would make our own feeling button that reads, awesome, excited, happy, and blessed all at the same time. Truly, today's event, your graduation, is a milestone in our lives as your parents. And for that, thank you for making it happen. Now, we're also scared and unsure. Scared because we know that college life is far more different than high school. Petrified because we know that nothing we say will make sense to you anymore. Afraid that you may lose your way. Unsure because even when you've achieved so much and gone this far, you're not that old grown up. Not just yet. But we are hopeful and optimistic. Hopeful. Because, about what else can we do but hope, diba? Ano na lang yun eh. Bahala na si Lord. Optimistic because we were once like you and we turned out really well. Ang totoo, optimistic kami dahil kayo ay mga batang CL. Sabi nga ng t-shirt na suot ni Franco nung Friday, batang CL, matalino sa iba't ibang paraan. And that, our dear children, our graduates, is what will spell the difference for you when you go out and conquer the new dragons ahead of you. Dahil lahat kayo ay matalino, magaling, at pinagtyagaan, hubugin para mag-angkin ng sariling kakayahan at kahusayan. Now I hope that Now I hope you understand that we, your parents, do what we do because our only goal in life is to ensure your future. And so when we argued in the past, it's only because we had a different view and interpretation of what that future should be. So the arguments will still happen, hopefully this time a little less dramatic, less hysterical, and a more sound discussion between adults. Because truly, when you walk out tonight from this hall, we would have to try and give up the thought that you are still our babies and try again with very, very much difficulty. Accept that you are now at the brink of being adults. Now, to all of us, to every parent here this afternoon, good job, Dad and Mom. We made it again. We've overcome again. And this time, we've conquered our fears and challenges of high school years. Nagwagi na naman tayo. Nice. But we're not done. Just not yet. When I was writing this, come to think of it, we will never get done because we will be their parents to the very end. So, before we flood this hall with all kinds of tears, let's go to the third and last CL unforgettable. And that is the strong sense of community. In everything that they say and do at Community of Learners, it's all about building a strong community. Whether it's giving a child with a disability a better educational option and a true chance at life, or helping the neighboring community with the after effects of a storm, or sharing their newfound learnings with other schools and teachers, or imbibing among their students that learning does not begin and end with books. CL will forever walk its talk of community. Its strong sense of building a solid and better community is at the core of everything they do. And for all their achievements, of which our children are part of, we give thanks to our favorite small school, to our dear teachers, staff and administrators. There are absolutely no words that could be mustered to capture the depth and breadth of our gratitude. What you build with the teachers is not just community of learners. What you build with them are communities of learners, generations of kids and their families, believing that children are truly intelligent in so many different ways. Nang dahil po sa inyo, marami na silang batang CL at marami pang parating. Mabuhay ang batang CL, mabuhay tayong lahat sa barangay CL. Magandang hapon po sa inyo.